Very good afternoon, class 12 student. Today I am teaching the census of production method. That is the fifth section of national income. Okay. In the census of production method, what we will take that total production made by the firms by producing firm during a particular financial year. Here, in order to calculate that what is the total production of a country in a year, some factors has to be considered. Number one, all goods and services have to be marketed. What is the meaning? The goods produced and goods and service, whatever produced or rendered, it should have the market value. Now, goods produced and used for self-consumption will not be considered but to be considered in case of underdeveloped country. See, what happened? Goods produced but used for self-consumption. Self-consumption goods means the goods are not being marketed. Suppose you are a agriculturalist, you are a farmer, you are producing the goods and you are consuming the maximum goods for your self-consumption which has not been marketed. Now the question is that whether this self-consumed good can be the part of the production method or not. The answer is if it is an underdeveloped country, then in that case the self-consumed goods should be the part of the production method. But if it is a super developed country, in that cases the answer will be, in that case the answer will be negative. In case of developed country, if the goods are produced and that are being self-consumed, that will not be the part of the census of production method. Whereas in case of underdeveloped country, if the goods are produced and it has been self-consumed, it will be the part of the national income, because in case of underdeveloped country, in maximum cases due to the poverty, maximum goods are being consumed by the farmers instead of selling it to the market. So the scenario will be different in case of underdeveloped country. Next 3 is that, so you will be very careful, all the goods and services which are being marketed should be the part of the census of production method. Now, next see, the major part of self-consumed goods of underdeveloped country is the part of national income. Next 4. The goods and services which has been produced in a particular year, but if it remain unsold, should be the part of the national income. That is the unsold product means the goods and services of a particular financial year is the part of income. So, if the goods and services produced, suppose this year national income, this is the financial year 2020-2021. If we were computing the national income under the production method, the goods which are produced but not being marketed. Suppose 1000 goods has been produced marketed and 100 remain unsold, obviously it will be the part of the production of this year because the goods or services has been produced in this year. Okay, next one very important, number 5, the public utility services. What is that? The service given by the government, that is known as the public utility services. That common service which has been rendered by the government, what? Defense, law and order, these are all the part of the national income, though it doesn't have any market value. When the government is giving the protection of the safety and security of the nation, whether the government, we have to pay anything for that? No, for maintaining of law and order, we don't have to pay anything extra to the government. We have to pay only the tax in order for defense, providing defense and services, for construction of road, bridge, whatever the public utility services provided by the government. It doesn't have any market value because it has been produced to provide the benefit to the public, not for the commercial purpose. Whether the motive of the government is like that government will produce and sell it, no, because these are not the commercial commodity, these are the public goods. Public goods but non-commercial commodity. So what is this? The public goods we are talking about, the public service, public utility services, that is defense, law and order, whatever the public services rendering by the government is the part of the national income, even if the goods doesn't have any market value. So these are the factors which will come under the census of production method while its computation. Okay, now next. First, I am starting with the problem. What is the biggest problem of the census of production method? Now, the thing is this. Suppose I am wheat. Wheat can be used in a various way. From the wheat, we can produce flour. From the flour, we can produce bread. From the bread, from that we can be produced cake. So, from this wheat, so many things can be produced. Another one from milk. From milk also, so many items can be produced. So, one factor can be utilized in many more types. So, if we will consider the value of each and every item separately, so it proves to double counting. Means, what is the meaning? When we are producing, suppose wheat, 500 units. From that, if the flour has been produced from the wheat, suppose 200 units, this 200 units of flour includes what? Wheat plus flour? Yes or no? So, how many times? So, in 200 units all will include the portion of wheat included in it. Now, see, from that flour, if we will make bread, then what will happen? Wheat is there, flour is there, and the bread is there. So, how many times wheat has been added? Suppose here bread of 100 quantity we have made. So, what happens? Each and every stage we are calculating the value of wheat. Yes? So, what is the total value of wheat is coming? 500 plus 200, 700 plus 1, 800. 800 wheat units of wheat has been considered, but actual production is 500. Why it is happening? Because we are considering taking the value of each and every product separately. separately. That's why double counting is going on. Okay, it can happen with the milk product also. Pure milk with the different product we are making, and each and every product the milk has the contribution. So each and every case, if we will take the separate product, then it will prone to double counting. So what is double counting? Double counting is a major problem of the census or production method, which arises if the value of each and every product will be counted separately in the national income. Then one product will be considered many times, because in order to produce the flour, which includes wheat what as a raw material. In order to produce bread, wheat and flour both are working as a raw material. So if we will consider all the raw materials and intermediate goods, then the double counting problem will start. Next class I will discuss this matter. Thanks.